10,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're underway from Philadelphia. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's good for an Eagles first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. Working quickly here.
Tiger swamp, Tiger swamp.
8 yards on the pickup.
Hey.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Go Silver, ready? Delta.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And they take him down right along the 30. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Great, set.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. This is ahead for about 5. Brought down by Deron Bland. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Great, set. Delta.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He throws a bullet to the intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now for the first time, they turn to the rookie from Texas. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Ferguson's got it, complete. Good little rip there, looks like about 6. Cooper DeJean with the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this 3rd down. Dak off the play fake. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. They've got first down from the 31.
No touch, set. No touch.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He'll get this one to Brown. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down throwing for Hurts. Oh, he put some heat on this deep. He's got it inside the 25. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, I'll set up now. First and 10.
Great, set. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Able to find Dotson here. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
No touch.
It's Dotson on the catch. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles go up 6-0 here in the first. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. First and 10. Off the play fake. It's Prescott. Buying some time left. Throw left side. Complete.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go.
Dak now from the gun. Lamb's got it on the sideline. And he's able to move it past the 45 before going out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Yeah, here we go.
From the gun is Prescott. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Man in motion here.
Here we go. I take. We'll go 47. 26.
Third and long for him here. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Here we go, 46. Then we're going to 56. Kill. 26.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage with Kobe Dean in on the tackle. And the Birds bring out the nickel look. Third down coming up. Prescott here from the gun. Brought in along the sideline. Just need an official ruling. And they say catch. Great play. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas. Working inside the red zone. This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Yeah! Here we go! I take. 26.
Another throw for Prescott. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Yeah, here we go. I take. 26.
Dak throwing again. Buys time, rolling right. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys tie this game 7-7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready, set. Miami.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
That one hits the ground incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Great, set.
They kick the running back in motion. 2nd down. Hurts throwing again. That one's incomplete over the middle. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. They put a receiver in motion right. On first down, Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Hey, easy, 63, bang. No touch.
They go to Barkley again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Has this at the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Play action, Prescott. Buying some time right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So it's 2nd down coming up. Motioning him from the slot right. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
Yeah, there we go. Right, take. There we go. Kill. Right, take.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Yeah, there we go. Right, take.
Dak out of the pistol. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. And now it's 2nd down.
Yeah, there we go.
Dak off the play fake. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Prescott will look to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Looking for the back that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Good. Set.
Running right, it's Barkley. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Brought down by Deron Bland. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Barkley, a 1st down and more. And he's all the way up to the 41. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Good. Set.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Well done.
1st down throwing for Hurts. That pass caught by Dotson. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one finds Goddard. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
And the Cowboys bring a couple extra defensive backs out. 3rd down coming. Hurts now from the gun. That pass complete to Goddard. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles grab the lead on their first series of the half. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Throwing on first is Prescott. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing again is Dak. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun is Prescott. Escapes the pocket. And once again, they can't connect. Not on the same page with his tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd down's critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Running back sent in motion. Looking to throw. And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on 4th down.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Great. Set.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
They send a receiver in motion right. Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down.
Cowboys 7.
Great, set.
Hurts setting up to throw. Completed over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head. It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. 1st and 10, Prescott. He puts some power on a deep one left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott. He's loaded another one up. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
47. 54 wires.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. The kick by Hopkins is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and in what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Putting the body on the line for his team. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
And the Cowboys 1st down.
Yeah, here we go.
1st down, here's Dak. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
He's throwing deep to the left side. Thought he had a touchdown there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion is still pretty good for the defense.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Brought in along the sideline, just need an official ruling, and they say catch. Great play. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Yeah, here we go. Right take.
From the red zone now. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys now within 1 score in the 4th. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
No touch.
2nd and 10 now. He's got Smith. Get some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. Devontae Smith. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Now, I know that's one of his favorite routes to run, Brock, but that has got to be one of a quarterback's favorite throws to make as well, right? Drop it in over the defender and take the lid off the D for 6.
Because it is so simple. It's something that these two have done and thrown together for years and years. Maybe not to each other, but since Pop Warner. They've been running the go route. Just run right by him, and if you're even, you're leaving, and I'm going to drop it right over the top.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Dak now from the gun. Chased out to his right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? Keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
2nd down. Here's Prescott again. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. 2-minute warnings there to help him, but still need 2 scores and just have that lone timeout left.
Here we go, 46.
Prescott here from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Another throw for Prescott. Trying to push it deep downfield. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. Woo, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Well, if nothing else, that proves they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to connect.
Desperation time here on 4th. That's cut beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And this is caught for a score, and we are not done here yet. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
They'll line up for the onside kick here. Gotta find a way to get it back. Just a little over a minute and a half remaining. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
A give to Barkley, and he's brought down for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, This defense is all over them. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard fight.